it's Melissa. I go by the name Stitching Liz here on YouTube and Stitching Liz on Instagram as well. And I'm back for my third video. Yay! Thank you so much for coming back and watching again. And I want to say a special thank you to the Flosstubers who have shouted me out in their videos. I can't tell you what a thrill it is as a new Flosstuber to hear your name mentioned in somebody else's video. It's very exciting and it really makes you feel so welcome. So I want to say thank you so much to Bendy, Stitchy, Michelle Garrett. And I want to say thank you to Heather, the Imperfectly Perfect Stitcher. And also to Kay's Cross Stitch. I was a Flooby, guys. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. And thank you to everyone for watching and subscribing and commenting. All of those things mean so much and make me feel so welcome into the community. So I'm so happy to be back with my September update, which is what I'm going to be doing today, my September update. And I'm going to show you some finishes because I had finishes, yay! And I'm going to show you whips that I'm working on, and I'm going to insert a haul that I had. I had one major haul and I'm going to insert a video of that and talk about plans for October. So let's get started with a finish from September. So I want to start by showing you my Magical Creatures calendar, and if you've never seen that before, I'll insert a picture of what it's supposed to look like here now. And this is what mine looks like so far. I mentioned in my first video that I did make some alterations. I made some color changes, mostly color changes, used some variegated threads, but what I finished in September was the actual September block. I can't believe I did it on time. Here it is, a nice shot of it. I did not make any changes in this one. I did this exactly as it was charted. That tree felt like it took forever. Have you ever stitched blocks of color and it feels very relaxing and meditative? And then there are other times when you stitch blocks of color and it just feels so tedious. This tree, for some reason, it's not even that big, felt so tedious to me. But I really enjoyed stitching the character. And this is on a light pink Aida, 16 count. And it went pretty quickly, so I was pretty happy with this finish. Now, you can see there's a space right there in the middle. That's going to be for October. And hopefully, I will do October in October. Now, the next thing I'd like to show you is another finish. I don't know if you remember, but I'm working on the Calendar Girls series by Lil House Needleworks. And in September, my goal was to do the July Calendar Girl because I'm a little behind in the series. So I did it. I did the July one, and this is what she looks like. This is on 14 count Misty Taupe Aida. And you can see the doggy. And I love the corn. So this isn't my favorite month, but it was definitely a fun one to stitch. I really enjoyed it. And it was a quick stitch. These are very quick stitches and they're very fun to do. And my third finish was another goal that I'd hoped to finish in September, and it's called Belle. And it's by a company on Etsy called Frigid Stitch. And I will insert a picture of what it's supposed to look like here now. And this is mine, all finished up. And it's the lyrics from the song Belle in the movie Beauty and the Beast. And you can see there's plain Belle in her blue dress with white apron, and there's Belle in her beautiful golden gown. There was quite a bit of back stitch to do here for these borders, and I enjoyed doing that actually. I like the way it came out. And it says, I want adventure in the great wide somewhere. I want it more than I can tell. And for once, it might be grand to have someone understand. I want so much more than they've got planned. I love this fabric. This is on, I believe it's a 16 count, and it's a fabric by LJ, and I think it's called Blueberry. So I was really happy with that finish as well. Now, I do have 2 new starts and one whip that I picked up that I had started back in Mania of 2016. So the one that I picked up from 2016 Mania, I keep in this bag. I think I should show you because it's gorgeous. This bag is by Trisha from 3 Owl Threads. She has a Facebook group, and her bags are fantastic. This is the front with the vinyl, and this is the back. Beautiful coordinating fabric. I believe her Facebook group is called the 3 Owl Threads Pre-Sale Group. And if you haven't joined it, you totally should. She's selling Gentle Art threads now. So something definitely to get in on. So the pattern that I keep in this bag is called Welcome Friends. And it's by Tiny Modernist. This is what it looks like. And Tiny Modernist you can find on Etsy. I really like their patterns. And this is where I'm at so far with mine. You can see I started the house, and I've got 4 hearts and a Hello Kitty needleminder. Hello. This is on a, I believe it's called light violet or light purple. It's like a dusty lavender, dusty purple. Very light shade of Ada. This is 16 count, and I really am enjoying this one. This one was hard to put down, but I had a really good reason to put it down because I got very excited by Dark October stitching. So I've never participated in Dark October stitching. I've never done the stitching on the 13th, and last year did not participate in Dark October stitching when they first started it, when Emily and Michelle first started it. So I was thinking about it, and I was like, I'd really like to do that. I wonder if my Magical Creatures calendar October pattern could count, and I think it could count because it does have a Halloween theme. But I remembered there's this Russian nesting doll, a Halloween one, that I had seen when I was doing my Russian nesting doll patterns that I've already done, which if you haven't seen them, you can see in my finish parade. A little plug for my finish parade. So I had stitched previously 2 Russian nesting dolls, and I'd seen this one and I really liked it. So this is, first of all, it's in a bag that I carry around for my travel bag. And let me show you the picture. This is what it is going to look like when it's finished. And I just started this one, so I did not get very far at all. This is where I got. I started, you can see I did the bat and the start of the spider. And look at the spooky needle minder. I like that one. And this is on a fabric by LJ called Lunar Gray. And I think in the end, this will pop out nicely with the purple and the black. So I was enjoying stitching this last night when I started it. And hopefully we'll continue to do it for Dark October stitching. I'm so excited to be taking part in that. And then my last project was a new start, and it is the August Calendar Girl. And I'll show you a picture of what she's supposed to look like. Oh, I should show you the bag that she's in. This bag is a bitty bag by Nell. Isn't it beautiful? I love the colors and that purple bird. And so, this is what the August Calendar Girl looks like by Little House Needleworks. I'm extremely excited about this one because she's got a book in her hands and August is sitting on a stack of books. And I'm a librarian, I'm a children's librarian, so it's got me really excited to be stitching somebody reading a book. And I got as far as the book and her hands. And this is again on that Misty Taupe Ada that I found at AC Moore. So she has a ways to go to be finished. What did Lori's son said? They're FFFs, right? Far from finished. All three of my projects right now are FFFs, but I do hope to finish them in October. So we'll see, because I'd also like to do my October square, it's really a rectangle, my October rectangle of the Magical Creatures calendar. So those are the projects that I'm working on, and what I'd like to show you now is haul. I got the most gigantic, there are no words to describe how big this haul is of needle minders from Delicious Threads. And I made a video of it with the camera facing the other way so that you could get a better look. And I'm going to insert that video now so you can see my fantastic haul right now. You guys, I got the most epic needle minder haul from Delicious Threads. I'm so excited to share it with you. Guys, I went insane. I got so many needle minders that I should be ashamed of myself. But I'm not ashamed, I'm just so excited. So I'm really happy to share. Delicious Threads, if you don't know, is run by Jen. And Jen has a Facebook group. I'm just going to pan down to show you the name of her Facebook group. Delicious Threads Needle Minders. If you've never purchased from Jen, you totally should. She has great needle minders and she's just so fantastic to work with. She's really a nice person and a great businesswoman, and she's really generous and kind. I would definitely recommend checking Delicious Threads out if you haven't already. So, not only did I get these, but I also got, wait for it, yes, a second page. I know, you're all gasping. I was gasping too. I can't believe how insane I went. It was like I was in a desert and somebody offered me needle minders instead of water, and I took them because why would you not? Needle minders are the greatest. So these are, there was a big sale that Jen did on her laser cut wood needle minders, and that's what all of these are, laser cut wood needle minders, and I find them so vibrant and so interesting. I love them all. But there's a few that are particularly interesting to me and one that's really, really special to me. So let me show you a couple of them, and I will start over here with this intriguing lady. She reminds me, not in the way that she looks necessarily, but she reminds me of Mona Lisa in that you can't really tell if she's happy or if she's unhappy with her smile. She's got a very enigmatic smile, in my opinion. And I love the colors of this. This one just really captured my attention. I found it intriguing. I got these fairy women. and this beautiful painting. This one cracks me up. I don't know why, I just think it's hilarious. Latitude and longitude. Two opposites. Look at that yellow dress. It's pretty fabulous. I got this ballerina and this Irish lass. And I got a few tarot cards. I got the World, the Empress, the High Priestess, Queen of Wands, and the Magician. So I also wanted to show you, I'm going slow, look at that fabulous lady. I wanted to show you this one. This one cracks me up. I ponder whether or not these two cupids have put a heart on a spit and are roasting it and are just burning up love and setting it on fire, or are they stoking the flames of love and romance. So I can't tell if it's a positive or a negative, but I love it. I find this lady intriguing as well. Who's peeking at her? There's a hand pulling back the window, and I want to know who's peeking. Very creepy, weird. And this rabbit playing the clarinet. Fun fact, I played the clarinet. So I found this one to be really cute. And I got it just because of the clarinet and the fact that there's an animal playing one. This is the special one that I mentioned. It's really special to me because Harry Houdini was important to my dad. My dad died a year ago, and you know, as everybody who's been through something like that knows, it's really difficult to get over, and I don't think I'll ever get over it. But instead of feeling sad when I see something like this now, I actually feel like warm in my heart because it makes me happy to think of fond memories with my dad. And my dad, when I was very, very young, was a professional magician, and so he was fascinated by Harry Houdini, and I have a lot of memories of my dad being fascinated by Harry Houdini. So I will be so happy to put this on my stitching, and it'll make me feel close to my dad. So I was really lucky to get this one. Guys, I was lucky to get any of them because this sale was it was like hyper speed, people claiming needle minders left and right. You had to throw some elbows out there to get what you wanted. So this is my epic needle minder haul. Thank you so much for taking a look at it, and I'll see you back in the main video. Bye guys. So that was my haul. What did you think? I know it was nuts. I went nuts. There's no other way to describe it. But when something puts a smile on your face, like the needle minders put a smile on my face, it's really hard to resist. So I went nuts, and I totally blew my monthly budget for Stitch from Stash. But I think I'll be able to recover it if I continue to do these finishes and I don't spend much more. I think that I will be able to recover by December. I don't think it'll be hard to recover either. I'm not too far in the red, so I can do it. So we talked about my whips, we talked about my finishes, I showed you my haul. I hope everybody is having a fantastic fall. I'm so excited to be wearing a sweater, and although it's supposed to be a little warmer again, we've had so much warm weather, but I can feel the fall in the air, so I'm staying hopeful that it will continue to really work its way into that crisp, cool weather that I love. And I hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much for coming back, and have a really terrific day. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.